Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday morning. I have now got the funded account. I actually started trading yesterday and I'm up on the account about 4%. I'm in the trade on Euro USD. It was looking good, but you know, it's Euro USD. It goes back and forth and now it's looking bad again. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. But guess what I'm about to do here? I'm about to buy gold. So gold is why I am up 4%. I caught a trade down here yesterday. Show you exactly where in a second. So the plan wasn't actually to trade yesterday because I didn't have the funded account in the morning. I was chasing them on the weekend because I really wanted to get started on Monday. But they said, you know, first come, first serve. They need to check risk and all that. And there's no guarantee it's going to be Monday. So I decided that I wasn't going to trade on Monday. In the afternoon, I received a notice that the account was active. Had a look. I was trying to avoid actually trading. Had a look as I was bored. I was sitting in the hammock, practicing Duolingo and stuff like that. Had a look and I saw something that interested me on gold, which was this break here. I'm about to get the same break, so I'm about to jump into this trade actually. So I probably should focus on that. So give me a second, people. About to enter in gold. If it breaks within the next 12 minutes, this high here, I'm buying gold. Shouldn't put too much on it, but I'm going for it. Being right on the read so far. And I've got a fair bit of equity I could lose if I need to or draw down into today. So now I'll explain to you the gold position a little bit better in a second. Just need to focus on this. Let's see. 10 minutes left. It looks like a break coming. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Is it? Has to be a break. Come on. I'm going to wait. I want a break. That's my confirmation. Least I could do is wait. Okay, that's good. Come on. It's not there yet. Yeah, it's good, man. I'm going to take it. So jumping in on gold in a second. I don't see how that does not break at this point. All right, so I'm in on gold. Let's just move this. Don't see how that does not break this. It's equaled it. So I'll go back and explain to you where I was on gold, how I got into this position. So, and why I jumped in here as well. So if you look at the daily, you can see we're still trending up. So pole here, flag here, pole here. This selling day here was essentially a flag, right? And it really pushed down aggressively. So that must have been Friday. I was not trading on Friday because I had passed the funded the evaluation stage of this funded account. So I missed all of this. That was good because I probably would have been trying to buy it to run these highs here somewhere here. So I missed all of that. That was great. What I noticed is it tapped back into the previous flags that was here. So pole there, flag there, pole here. This up here is not a reversal pattern. It's just equal highs. So equal highs on a bullish trend, I expect them to be taken out eventually, break through and then continue. And it's created more yesterday. So when it pulled back here, I was not looking at it down here. It's a shame. But I was looking at it here yesterday in the afternoon. So exactly here, as I literally just jumped on, got my account credentials. I thought, let me have a look. Had a look. It was sitting right here. I thought this must be a signal from the heavens. And I decided to take a little trade, got in there and had a look at the structure and I was aiming for the tops. I held this move for about 7 hours during the day, made about 4%. It came up here, was sitting here, and then it broke structure here just before I had to go to my boxing session. So I wasn't able to watch it. So I decided to take 3% and leave the runner. And I did that. Left the runner for overnight and it just did this. And this morning it was coming against me, the runner. My stop loss was still in play actually. My stop loss was just underneath here. I moved it into profit. So it was worth $300. And it's looking like it was the wrong move to take it out. I thought because it's pulling back into the zone, it could eventually come to my stop loss, and I didn't want to lose everything I had. I had about $500 left, and this would have been $300. I decided to take the $300, no, the $500 instead. This was an important zone for it to respect, and as you can see, it's still currently respecting it. It's pulled back down here, and it's now broke a H1 structure. So you had lower highs here with the H1 through the Asian session, and it's just about to break it here, and that's why I got in here. So I want to see it break through here and then continue its uptrend by beating these equal or triple highs now actually, and continue what's going on the daily. And that's it. Just buying gold basically. Nothing very difficult about it. It's just trying to find your entry and then manage your risk. So I'm gonna throw in my stop losses right now and then try to manage it. Put in a bit of size again for this trade. I'll probably scalp it initially. 4292. Reducing my risk and then leave the rest to try go to TP. So check news already. There's nothing crazy expected today, so it should be a slow, choppy day. If this continues in its trajectory, it should actually get above here. My stop loss ideally would be on the previous day low, but it's just way too wide and I got way too much size. So I may take some size off. So I could give it a bit more room, because I could see it coming here doing equal lows here before pushing off. It could stay here, dance around. I'm just hoping that it stays here, respecting this low that's just about to break. It's still got 6 minutes. We haven't got a clean breakthrough yet. Was a bit early. Haven't got a clean breakthrough yet. 6 minutes to see it break this high. And if it does, it should continue pushing up, and my stop loss will be underneath these lows here, so I'll reduce my risk a little bit. I might do that now, to be honest. That's the best thing to do. And if I lose it, I lose about 2%, which is massive. I've got the breaking structure. I'm going to give it a little bit space, to be honest. I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm not going to lose 4%. Don't worry, people. I have no intention of losing 4%. Just going to give it some room. When it starts moving off, I'll then reduce my risk. Because this looks like equal lows, essentially. I don't like that. Just give it a little bit more room. 5 minutes before London session opens, and that's going to be interesting. Is this going to consolidate and come back to take me out, or is it just going to push off, continue bullish like it's been for the last few weeks? So I'm also in Euro USD. If you've been following the stream, you know I was trying to sell it when it was here on Thursday. That's actually the move that got me my funded account. When I was selling it here, it was only 3 pips selling from this zone. As you can see, I'm glad I don't hold it. I would have been stopped out. But it has come back down. This is the problem with Euro USD. The structure is still correct. The read is still correct. It's still in play. From this high up here to this low, that's a pole. Then it flags up from this high here. Let me just mark it up. From this high here to this low, that's the zone as well. But I think I marked it up from this most recent flag down here to here, and that's what I base it on. But up here is the zone still. So what it done is equaled the previous high that I got it right at the top of my zone, and now it's starting pushing down. It's just like, this is Euro USD. The read could be right, but it will take you out first. And that's why I've switched over and I'm having a look at gold now. So I took a scalp on this already. I made about 0.4% on that. And the way it's going, I don't know if I want to hold it any longer. I've reduced the risk. It's only 1% risk now. I'll keep an eye on it. It should respect this previous day high as it's respected this previous day high and continue its downtrend. There's nothing here to concern me. This is a U zone, demand zone, and the equal lows are still in play down there. So probably Euro USD, it may push up all the way here, tag me out, then come down. I'm going to keep an eye on that. To be honest, I don't like it now. I should just take it out and just keep an eye on gold, reducing the risk, and just stay away from Euro USD. Problem is, it's just a back and forth, you know. I can't. Why deal with the back and forth when you could just get wins on gold? You could just buy gold. If I could find a way to reduce the risk, I'll keep staying there. The previous day high is what I want, so that's 0.7. Let's see my account balance. No, if I could reduce it to $200, I'd be happy, but 0.7, not satisfied with that. But I will leave it there. I may take a loss here. Leave that there. I made 400 on it. If I lose 0.7, I lose 0.3, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. And the gold trade is better, so I'm doing the responsible thing with Euro USD, having a somewhat tight stop loss, still a bit generous, but it should respect the previous day high and respect this current day high if it's downtrending. And structurally, it works here. We've got a pole here, flags up here, poles there, flags up here. So this high respected this previous higher high and created a lower low. So this high here respected the previous higher high and created a lower low. So I would expect the price action to try and respect this. But like I said, New London session about to start. This is the Asian session swing high. So you could see it just push straight through and then maybe later come down in the New York session. So the play for me is the gold trade main thing. And 1 minute left and it hasn't really broken the structure. So maybe I'm a bit early. Hopefully I don't get punished for it. But we'll see. Bit early. Let's see. B78. So my initial TP for gold would just be to break these previous highs here. That's what I'm aiming for, 4378. Gets up there, I'll take some of the size off and then leave the runner. Yeah, this not looking good. It didn't break that high. We'll check the daily. Problematic. Ideally want my stop loss down here. Or at least here. See it consolidating here, maybe break through, come all the way back down here. And that's why I actually closed the position that I was in the runner. See it coming back here. There's an inefficiency here. See it coming back down here. There may be sometime this week driving up. Hopefully I'm wrong and it just pushes up from here. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so Euro USD's messing around, not interested. Should I come out yet? 0.7. Let me just check the lower time frame structure, see what's going on. If this is a reversal attempt, shouldn't get above there. Okay, just gonna reduce my risk on Euro USD, leave it in. 0.5 is fine, I can live with that loss. I made about 0.4 already on it, so losing 0.5, not crazy. The main trade is gold anyway. If I stay in this trade in Euro and it gets down towards where I want it to, that's quite a decent win. It's about 3% win, so I want to stay in there if I can. Risking 0.5 is not crazy. It's just, I can see it coming back and forth. See if I could broke here, tapped into that, used that already, could come back here, play in here, doesn't need to go there. Let's see. Come on, gold. If you're new to the stream, this is a funded account. I just got funded recently on Friday. 100k funded account from the 5%ers. I've got the account. I've been a little bit aggressive at the beginning. I am 4% up. 4.2% up. And I could actually just cruise. The plan is to trade for 14 days. After 14 days, I could request a withdrawal. So I need to be in profit, obviously. But I had a very good start yesterday, so pushing it a little bit. Hopefully I don't lose all the money I made yesterday. But if I do, it's just, you know, it's a bit early anyway. So a bit fortunate yesterday. It's okay. I still got another 13 days to go anyway. So if I lose this trade and end up on break even on the account, it's okay. I just still got this whole week and I could easily make it back. So going to be patient with this gold one. If it moves up, however, so the upside, if it moves up, maybe 6% in 2 days could be interesting. Then I just need to sit on my hands for the rest of it. Just need this to push and break here. And then, yeah, happy days. Let me know what you're looking at, if you're looking at gold this morning, or if you have your eye on some currencies that's moving. If there's anything trending, actually, guys, if you see anything that's like has a strong trend, this is a strong trend. I'll show you quickly on gold. This is a clear, strong trend on the daily. If there's something you are looking at and has a strong trend, let me know. I haven't checked the whole market. I just really trade in the indices for London session and occasionally Euro USD. But if there's something moving with a strong trend, let me know. I'll have a look and maybe it's worth having a look at. That'd be very helpful for me. So yeah, let me know. What's up, Millennial FX? Yeah, very happy. I've started trading it. I'm up so far, but you know, I like to take a risk here and here and there, and I'm in a risky trade here with gold. It's not that risky because I do believe it goes up. It's just the entry was a little premature, and we're gonna see how that plays out. For me, it looks like it broke, but As you can see, it's going against me right now. I wanted it to break this high. So I could pull in here, and that could be the entry, and that should have been my entry. That would have been better entry. As it hits this resistance here. So we're going to see what happens here. Hopefully I see a reaction and it goes and breaks these equal highs it created up there. And that will give me some kind of confidence that it's going in my direction. If not, it's pushing against me. And it's going to test this zone here. There's inefficiencies here, so it's possible it gets here. We're going to see what happens there. Maybe that's why it's come back. It's actually why I got out of the positions. I had a runner yesterday and I saw it come back here this morning and got out of it. So maybe it's coming back for this inefficiency here. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, TP. Okay, good. I need to start doing that. Where's the inefficiency? Let me check my stop loss. Hasn't been moved. Okay. So this inefficiency here. So it could be coming there and it's going to interact there and start pushing off again. And that means I'm going to get stopped out. I'm due a loss anyway. We'll see. Hopefully it's just coming for this inefficiency here and it pushes off from there and remains bullish. I'm going to see. Okay, Euro USD is moving back in my direction. What are you trading this morning? Yeah, I just stayed in that now. Okay, good. Pushing. So risk about 0.5 on Euro USD. Nah, 0.45. Wish I could do the same in gold. Well, as it is, gold is trending up still holding its structure, and Euro USD is trending down and it's still holding its structure. So the direction is right. It's just a case of the entries and whether I stay in the positions or get taken out. Let me see. Where's the best place for my stop loss to be? The swing low. What would that look like? No, not happening. 16,000. Nope. Previous day's high. 12,000. Nope. And my entry actually was over here, and the swing low I had was here. 9,000. Nope. So yeah, problematic. This trade is not looking good, and that's why I'm looking at my stop loss, making sure it's in the right place. But I'm gonna give it some space and see what happens. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Worst case scenario, I do not want to lose. Can't lose more than 5k in any given day. Let me check what I made this morning. So 400. Oh. Okay. Okay. Gonna have to wait. Keep an eye on this. Bit too eager with the entry. Don't like where my stop loss is. I need to give it the space in the zone. Yeah. Put too much size on, definitely too much size on. I was only meant to be using 0.3, but it's just yesterday I had such a good day, and that's leading to overconfidence currently, and that's trying to get me to finish it quickly. And that's what happens. I should have remembered that after a good day, I usually have bad trading sessions, and that's meant to be today. So should have used less size and being patient, but put too much, and I was a bit too early with the entry. So let's see what happens here. It's a good stop loss though. It's just a bit early. The entry and too much size, over leveraged on this one. So Elma, I'm assuming you're talking about this low down here, this zone I just marked out. Yeah, that would be a decent shout. If it sits around here and then breaks some kind of structure, start pushing off again, that would be a better entry than the one I've got currently. But yeah, I'm still bullish on gold anyway. Let's see if it holds. Hoping for a reaction after it hits here. So nice 5-minute candle, start pushing it back up. Maybe hope the next 5-minute candle, if it does that, then exactly what I want to see from this resistance here, where but structure comes in here, holds here, and push up again, breaking this previous 5-minute high. Then yeah, I'll be happy with that. Looks like Euro USD is moving today. Didn't move at all yesterday. It was just chilling yesterday. I saw this, that it respected the zone more or less, and it started selling. I wanted to sell it from here, but it didn't move at all. And this morning started moving, so there's no reason it doesn't take this low. It's a U zone. And it should be here where it slows down, maybe pushes back up and does some, you know, usual Euro USD nonsense before it tries to break this low. And once it breaks this low, it could come all the way back up. But that's why my TP would be this low. Exit most of my position here and leave a runner. See how that plays out. Come on, gold. So this is the 5-minute candle I wanted to see if it could push up from here at this exact point and break this previous 5-minute candle high. I need it to happen here, and if it does, I'm more inclined to believe that it is a decent enough entry and this is holding its position. Just need it to happen here. If not, I'm gonna look at reducing my stop loss, reducing the risk, managing the trade a little bit better than I have. The break. Structurally, this looks good. Little trend coming down, equal triple highs above there. Then it pulls, it flags, pulls here, flags up here, and here's meant to break out. This low here respects the previous high, previous low, sorry, and pushes out, creating a high, pulls back in there, respecting the previous low, pushes up, and just breaks or equals this high. So that structurally is looking good now. If it pushes up again, breaks this, then I'm very relaxed. But this looks like a little reversal head and shoulders. Left shoulder. This is an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, a head with a fake breakout. And then this will be the equivalent of the right shoulder. So if this pulls up, an entry based on the left shoulder, which will be here, could work. To try to continue it, and stop loss underneath there could work. Just need it to 2 more minutes. Wanting to see it close above here. Not happened yet. Wishful thinking. Come on. $1.2. I'd love to reduce the risk on that a bit earlier though. Can move it to $400 Euro USD, so make it completely a free trade. Yeah, 405. If I lose that, that's a break-even trade anyway. That's fine. I can live with that. And I don't need to keep an eye on it as much as I need to keep an eye on gold. 1 more minute. See what it looks like on M1. Alright, M1 looks like it's about to do a little reversal. Let's see if the structure holds. So hold here, flags here, pulls out here, didn't quite finish, flags here, and this was meant to be the continuation here, but it's decided to come back. So I need to see it close above this one here, and then I'm inclined to believe it pushes, but I need it to be above here. I think I'm going to reduce my risk now. So far I'm seeing everything I want to see. It's reacting well, and if it doesn't go, it's not meant to be. So if it's not meant to be, I don't want to lose more than I need to. Yeah. Okay, cool. Live with 2% loss. Just check account balance. I am 4.2 up. 2% loss is still significant, but I can live with that. The risk is worth it. If I get up there, it'll be worth it. So maybe taking that 2% loss though. Yeah. All right. Gotta keep an eye on it. Might make a decision soon. It's looking like a 2.7% loss. That's fine. I'll still be up on account. I'm gonna just then try to preserve the rest of my profits because I can actually withdraw it and just take some small scouts trying to make it back. And I still got 13 days before I could withdraw anything, so it's fine. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm too eager, too aggressive with the lot allocation. The trade is right, it's just the risk I got way too much on. And if I lose it, I'll be, I don't know, 1.5 up from 1 day is still fine. Take that loss and then see if I could make back some of this the rest of the week, and I'll be maybe 2 or 3% up this week. I can live with that. So I got the candle that I wanted. It's just not exactly as I wanted it. Let's see what happens here. If it's not reacting to this candle here, it's likely to take me out. So push here, react. If it doesn't react, I may even close it myself. Entry is too early. It's only 1% loss currently, but I'm gonna wait, see how this reacts. Just check on Euro. 0.5, that's fine. Let's see how this reacts to this zone. If it picks up speed, it's going through. If it slows down here and gives a good reaction, then there's a chance that this holds. Push it back towards TP. But I'm happy I managed the risk now. It's something I can live with. I still think it's a buy for gold. It's just about finding the right entry. So if I lose this, I'll keep an eye on it. Look to see if we could get similar setup, have a trend, breaking structure, then going back up. That'll be ideal. Okay, let's see what happens. Next 5-minute candle should be interesting. It's tapped into this imbalance here on the M5. So if it was coming down for a reason, that would be why. Next 5-minute candle needed to break above here. I needed to do that to believe in this trade still, this entry holding. If not, very likely to get stopped out. Take this to 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 is okay. Okay. Not looking good on the H1. I really want to be underneath here, but I just got way too much size on. Really want to be here. Too much. Okay. Gonna be pragmatic. I want my stop loss underneath here. It needs that room to hold in the zone. But managing the risk, it should be underneath here, so I don't take a massive loss. Problem is I could get stopped out and still be right on the trade, and that's the problem. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna get stopped out anyway and take a bigger loss. Had a similar problem yesterday, but it was I was in profit. So I was in profit about 4%. I was like, do I leave it to ride to get 6%, which was where it got to, or do I take some size off? Bit of a dilemma. I decided to trail the H1 lows, and when it got up here, I took 3% and left 1 to ride. So now I need to make a emotionless decision here. It needs room to move, but I don't want to lose the position or lose the trade massively. Sensible thing will probably just be take the loss. Yeah, take the loss. Okay. Gonna take the loss. Two five. I am taking the loss. Hasn't done what I wanted it to do. Didn't break the high like I wanted to do. It didn't react there like I wanted, and this candle's not reacting well. I'm gonna take the loss and I'm gonna close it. Now, should I close it? Or wait? I'm gonna wait. Let it take me out. 2.5. 2.6. 2.6. I'm gonna take the loss. And I'm not gonna close it myself. Just gonna have to let the market do that for me. Because I could still end up being right. And I've done that before, closed the position and I ended up being right. So not gonna do that. I'm gonna lean into my experience here and just leave it. And if I'm wrong, it needs to take me out. And what I want to do is be beneath this low. So no emotions now. Just experience. You need to be beneath this low. 2 point. Yeah. 2.8. Check what that looks like. 1.26. Eight, 2.6. So I still have 1.4 on the account. So I guess that's something, I guess. Bit annoyed. But there's always the Euro trade. No, it's not holding. Really want to close it myself, save myself 0.8. But there's still a chance it goes in my direction. So I should just really leave it to be wrong if I'm wrong. Right. Okay. Yeah. Getting stopped out. Save myself 500. Yeah, I'm out. This better not go back up now. Could sell it. I'm not going to sell it though. I'm not going to sell it. It's in a demand zone. Could go back up. And there's equal triple highs. Eventually, I believe it goes up. So I'm not going to sell it either. Just going to leave that, take the loss, and have a look at the rest of the market. See if I can find a trade that can make some of this back. FTSE looks like an option, but it might be too early to say. And DAX is not doing nothing. DAX looks like a reversal, but it's not moving at all, so I'm not gonna be reactive. Let's have a good look at this. Okay. On the lower time frame, looks like that DAX is pushing down. It's hard to say. And FTSE is pushing up. Initial thoughts. EU is not moving. Alright, cool. So I would have got stopped out with gold. Save $500. Currently still 2% up on the account, so that's not too bad, is it? Day 2. That's what I need to focus on. So made the right decision with gold, got out. The entry was too early, too aggressive. I will keep an eye on gold and see if I could get a better entry. And also my runner, I think break even would have been here. Or I would have stopped out on my runner. So taking that $500 this morning wasn't a bad decision either. So we'll see what happens in this zone, if it goes straight through or not. Very aggressive now, gold. See how it reacts to this imbalance. Take a small position, try to buy it again. It should push back to fill this imbalance as well. But what I'm concerned about is the aggressive nature it has around this price point here. Sold aggressively here. It's got there again, sold aggressively. Should hold here, could be bought from there and potentially bought from here. This zone, this flag here. Let's see. 1 second, need to grab the door, but we'll be back. And let's keep an eye on gold while I'm gone. Well, lost 2,000 or 2%, should I say? But I may have saved myself 4. Good decision to close the gold trade. Could still be a buyer from here, but we'll see. There's a small scalp there to drive back up, but it's being really aggressive for this zone, and that's what I'm worried about. Tempted to get that small scalp though. And I may take it actually. Small scalp, very risky. Gonna put some size on it. Need to be a bit faster. 42, 21. Two down, 2.37, 27. Okay, I've over leveraged on gold and it's not looking good. So if I don't get this move here, it's not looking good at all. Way over leverage on gold. Terrible entry. Terrible decision. Okay, small scalp. Very aggressive, very bad entry, very bad decision to use so much size. Just I'm so used to using Euro USD, and I had a moment of emotions creeping in, I guess. I need to see a reaction in the next 5-minute candle. It's very important. And if I don't, I'm going to lose this trade. Don't mind about losing the trade so much. It's about making sure I don't lose the position. Very risky. Don't know why I did that. So much size. Bit of fun in the morning. I will be exiting this as quick as I can. Way too much size on it. 1.8. Okay, now I could breathe. That was very silly of me. I wanted to trade, but not like that. Not like that. That's one side of trading that that's not talked enough about. The emotions that come with, or the adrenaline that comes with making bad decisions. And I let myself slide a bit there. I made a really bad decision on the size. That's gambling element. That should not be my trading at all. I'm gonna get out the gold and wait. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a scalp I still believe in. It breaks the structure to fill this imbalance. And that's the trader wanted a quick scalp, and that's why I put some size on it. But it's just so risky. I shouldn't have done that. And I'm not gonna do that again. I expected to get back here before it goes further down. But it's such a risk using the size I did. But we'll see what happens. I could see what happens without being in a trade. This is a problem I have. I just like to be right too often. I don't need to be in every trade to be right. I could just read it without being in. So note to self. Don't do that again. All right. Just imagine that I didn't do that and continue my day. Maybe the euro trade is the trade just to be patient with. I'm just going to be patient with the trade and see if it could get down there. Risking 0.5, I can live with that, and the rest of it, we'll see. 0.5 I'm risking. I'll just focus on that. Okay. Pole flag. Pole should continue here. Flags up. Poles here fake. Could be reversing. Could be coming back towards me. Stop loss should be here. Risking 0.2. So give it a little space. Give it 0.210. Yep. So tight stop loss on Euro USD now. It needs room, but I'm not giving it room at all. It's good tight risk management now. If it stops me out, still main 0.2 on this trade. Could be disciplined now. Not touching gold today. I think I learned my lesson on gold already. Nothing else is moving. And we could wait a little bit. Maybe there's a trade here on DAX. Take that back. Nothing on DAX either. Nothing on DAX. Nothing on FTSE yet. It's only gold that's moving. Yeah. Looks like the 1 minute trend is still holding, but it could break here. If it takes that high. 1 minute trend breaks, leads to 5 minute trend breaking. Should push it up. To feel this inefficiency, this imbalance here. That was the scalp I was looking for. That could be the entry for the scalp that I was trying to get. But these are equal lows. Don't trust that. Gonna leave this alone. It's not done what I wanted it to do, so I shouldn't be confident that it's gonna hold up at all. Not quite yet. Let's just give it a space to figure out its direction. Still believe it's a buy. If it's not from this zone, it could be from here to here. Let's just mark that out. And I'll still look for a buy on gold. So the next H1, if this holds, so next H1 should start in about 13 minutes. If this holds in this zone here and the next H1 breaks this high that I was trying to get the break of, then that's the buy for try and run these highs to continue its uptrend. If it decides to pull down further here, the buy could be there, but that's a bit better entry risk wise, but and reward. And hopefully it slows down when it gets down here, and that could be the better buy. I doubt that will happen within this trading session or this live stream. So if I do get the buy from down here, it'll be a smaller position, and I'm gonna hold it, try to get it back up here, see if I can make some of that loss I took earlier back. 2% loss. All right. Sit tight. Slow morning. Nothing happening. Euro USD doesn't want to move much. Could get out of this. Been here for a while. Not doing anything. It's not moving at all now. And I don't like this at all. It's a smaller risk. 0.2. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm out of Euro USD. I see it stopping me out. Just indicating that it will here. Structurally, this is a pole, flag, poles. This is meant to continue. And right now it's held and it's pushed up here and it's about to break this high. Then it could break this high and probably stop me out. Breaking the H1 structure as well. I believe it's already broke the H1 structure. Could buy it actually. Buy would make more sense there. Buy would make more sense here. Which is the move I was trying to catch on gold. So it had the trend coming down. Fakes like it's continuing here. Pushes up, breaks the structure. Fakes like it's continuing holding. So if it push up again to break this, I'll be inclined to believe there is a buy then on Euro USD. But higher time phase suggests it's going down. So it's a hard one. It's a hard one, but Euro USD is known for consolidating. So it could go up a little bit here just to run Asian high, then come down New York session to run or head towards this zone, which is what I wanted, but it's just so slow. It's not the one to trade for these longer moves. This is slow now. All right, sit tight. Nothing happening yet. Let's give it some time. See what happens in the next H1 and make a decision if there's any more trades available. Have a quick look at silver while I'm here. Mm. Yeah. Strong trend on silver. kind of breaking this trend actually. So pole and flag daily, pole and flag daily. Here, pull back. This low, we don't really want to see it getting underneath this low. It looks like it's going for it. Let's see what that looks like on H1. This is more of a reversal pattern. So left shoulder, head, breaks the structure here, holds, flags up, and if it breaks this low, it's more of a reversal pattern. I haven't traded silver before, so I'm not going to jump in, not an expert. I'm not sure if it respects its lows and stuff like that. But you don't really want to see it get underneath this low if you're buying this. I'm guessing that was a previous day. Let me just get my day separators up. I'm guessing that was a previous day low. Yeah, previous day low. It's trading around there. Looks like it breaks it. Breaks the structure, could be pushing down further. So not doing nothing on silver. It's trending down currently. Well, it's trending up. It's trending up, but right now the price action is not looking good to continue the uptrend, should I say. Nasdaq, nothing. DAX literally has been here for the last hour. It's not moved much at all. Same with FTSE. I'm starting to wonder if my laptop is frozen. Gold is slowed down now. All right. Tempted to buy Euro USD. And that might be the last trade for this trading session. Buying Euro USD. Even though I still believe it's coming down, I just can't ignore what I can see right now. We have a trend coming down here. I break the structure when it broke this H1, and it seems to be respecting this last H1 low, creating higher lows and created a higher high here. And if you look to the left, it's within a flag. So a zone it could be bought from, a demand that it could be bought from. And it has broken previous daily highs. No. 50-50 with Euro USD. It's trended up here, respecting previous daily lows, trending down now, respecting previous daily highs. So I would expect this low and this low to get taken. It's just moving very slow. That's why I was in the sell, but it's just moving very slow now. The sell is still applicable. There's price action suggesting this is a buy. It's just 50-50. So I think I'll stay away from it. That's the best thing to do. Gold is no longer moving. It's still a buy to me. Maybe I just need a break from it. I think it needs about 2 more hours before I see any price action that's going to indicate I need to buy this. It could, I don't know, I really doubt it would be in the next H1 candle, because that next H1 candle for me to buy this needs to be pushing very aggressively to come break these highs. And I don't see it doing it at this speed right now. It's just not moving. But 3 minutes before that H1 candle starts. FTSE's not moving. DAX is not moving. Nasdaq not moving. Silver, just don't trust it. What are you guys looking at? Is anything in the market moving? I don't see anything across the board. Maybe GU. Let me check GU. Initial thoughts: GU still respecting its structure for the downtrend. This low here is not a reversal pattern. Trending up, high lows, broke structure there. Since then, it's been creating lower highs. See what today's saying. So this looks like a buy on GU. Current time frame, higher time frame suggests it's actually making lower highs, so that's a downtrend, but there may be a buy to push it back up. I can't see why, but just the price action I see right now. Maybe it's not to be trusted. Okay, so Euro USD still selling, and I might sell it. Could put some size on it for the sell for Euro USD if it's still selling. Let me just check. Yeah, it's still selling. Moving very slow. See if I could get a scalp on Euro USD, and I'll try to hold it longer than I did. The read is still right. Looks like it wants to push further down. It's hopefully starts moving with some kind of conviction. Gold is pushing down. 1543. I know I got too much size on Euro USD. I'm gonna adjust that in a second. 1676. Do that. Gonna try catch a scalp Then I'm gonna half the position, then leave the remainder to try go further down. Just want to see it run this low here. Very glad I closed that gold position. Glad I closed my run and the trade that I tried to buy this morning. Very glad I closed that position. So at least I got that right today. Deep waters right now. If I was still in there. Could be a buy in this zone. If I'm going to take the buy, I need it to slow down. Slow down here, then bigger H1 high, and then I look for the buy. So if it breaks this low, that's the scalp essentially I'm looking for. Hopefully it dries from there. After it breaks this low, I'll reduce my size and then leave the rest. So my initial read on Euro USD is right. It's sell. Wanted to buy it here, but it's not working out. Glad I didn't get in. I want to. My stop loss would have been here, so I'll be getting stopped out, and that's why I want to see it get there. Because if anyone else read it like me, this is the low where the stop loss is, so it should get there. And I exit some of the position, the size, and then leave a runner to see if it could get down to where I wanted to see it. Gold is not looking good. Maybe it's due for consolidation. Typically, it's been pole, flag, just holding its structure really well. Pole, flag, here, poled, flag. This low is meant to be respected, and then poled here. So this low here is meant to be respected. But it's not looking good. Not looking good. To hold its structure, you don't want to see this daily low get taken. If it respects this daily low and then reverses in here, then okay, inclined to believe it's still going to continue to uptrend and try to push up there. But if it gets through this low consolidation, maybe that is, don't know. Euro USD toying with me. That's not good. So reducing my risk to take the emotions out and just focus on the trade. And if I lose it, so be it. Back to a drawing board on Wednesday. Might leave Euro USD alone if it takes me out. It's just structurally, it should be going down, but it's just playing around too much. Just staying. Let's see what's happening on gold here. It's moving, reacting here. Okay. Too early to be buying gold. It's just too aggressive on the sell side right now. Don't know why. Structurally should be holding, but too early to be buying gold. So I'm gonna wait. And across the board, nothing else is going on. So silver's broke down. Maybe that's the indication of what's really going on. Silver's created a head and shoulders reversal pattern here, and it's broke structure to the downside. And the same is visible on the daily, creating lower daily highs and lower daily lows. So if silver and gold are moving in unison, like it's been when it trended up, maybe this is more than just a pullback. Maybe there's a reversal here, and maybe gold is looking to do the same thing, shaping up to be so far. That's a bit behind. Still nothing on DAX, still nothing on FTSE. I'm going to give this Euro trade another 20 minutes before I make a decision. But right now, there's nothing going on. Is there anything you guys are looking at that's actually moving? Nothing going on. This is just, can't catch a trend, can't catch a reversal, nothing's going on. These are the days I hate. I need price action to at least call something, to at least catch something. Nothing's happening. Pull, flag, pull, flag, pull, flag. This high. It's important high, and it's a daily high, lower daily high. That should be respected. And 6. Hmm. Yeah, looks like you was going to be my last trade. It's only thing that's I can expect to move soon. Everything else I can't get redone. Yeah, gold may be reversing people. May not be a buy on gold. See how he reacts to this zone. Very aggressive. Push down. Triple highs up there. Was expected to go through, but it hasn't gone through. Very happy with the trade I got yesterday. So let me show you the entry yesterday. It's actually more or less where the entry is now. So entry was there. And I considered not touching it until it got up here. Very glad I took partials here because it's come all the way back and it would have stopped me out and I would have not bagged the 3% that was here. I would have lost it all. So very glad I took something off the table going against me aggressively now and I would have got stopped out if I left it on break even. I was trying to get 6%. Back in my mind, I thought really good setup. It could go for the 10% one trade. Then I thought, nah, that's just optimistic. So I tried to be pragmatic and take something off the table. Very glad I did that. Horrible seeing this coming all the way back there. But at the same time, I'm glad I made something from it. So is this a buy? Doesn't look like it at all. Very strong here. Very, very strong here on the sell side. Very aggressive. The likeliness of this reacting coming all the way back, there's a chance, there's a possibility. Maybe it's just come here to be bought up from there where it started. But I'm not going to be buying this dip. If you call that a dip, I'm not buying that. It's too aggressive. Should have sold it though. I sold it. Yeah, should have sold it. All right, I'm going to wait. I'm going to touch gold. Keep an eye on FTSE. That's the play. Happy with my decision so far. Wanted to buy for gold to continue the trend. Didn't hold. Took a loss. Reduced loss. Could have been worse. Okay. Have to set that. I'm in the right trade currently. The read still looks right. And see if I could get rewarded for it now. If not, take another loss and I'm done for today. I think I still got, yeah, I still have a little on the account. It's fine. Still very early days. Still need to trade for about 13 days regardless to be able to withdraw something. And 13 days, I should be able to make at least 3% and I'll be able to withdraw 3% when that period is up. And that's the main objective. I'm going to ignore what happened today. Put that to the back of my mind. I just focus on looking for the trades that make sense for now. Be really good if I could get 20 pips on this move. Let's see. If I got the direction right, it's got the daily range of about 70. So it should be able to do that. Still early days. Did 36 yesterday. And that's usually a slow day. Did 72 yesterday on Friday. And we have done 36 today. So potentially 40. Love to see it down here. That's where I expect it to get to down here. If it gets down there, that'll be great. And I could then take something off the table. I want to see it beat this low. That will confirm that it is breaking these previous daily lows. Had the trend reversed here, started creating lower highs, respecting the previous day's highs, and taking out the previous day, this uptrend, the previous day's lows. So if it takes this one here, I could expect it to come down to here today. That's what I want to see. Maybe it sits here and pushes up again, or maybe it does what it's supposed to do and just run these equal lows down here. Okay, so gold's reacting from the zone. Still not buying it. And that could be why it came all the way down here, just to be bought from this price point again. But I'm still not buying it. There's inefficiencies here, so I can see it coming back to fill them, but I'm still not buying it. I'll be interested in a gold buy when and if it breaks this H1 high in the next H1 candle. So still way off from where I would like to get in from. So I need some more price action from gold to believe it still wants to push up. Ideally it slows down here, then comes for that high. All right, not a lot going on. I'm in euro. I'm going to try a scalp the initial move, then leave a runner, but right now just not moving, and I'm not interested in watching the screen any longer. I'll keep an eye on it on my phone, set my alerts, and then just try and manage the trade to see if we could get it down further. Problem with Euro USD likes to, you know, go back and forth a lot. It doesn't just move in one direction. So that could be a very long trade before it gets down here where I want to see it. So I can't stick around here for that long. Just going to monitor it on my phone. Hopefully, people, this has been useful. Got to see me take a loss. I do take losses on stream and off stream. And hopefully I could recover some of it back today. But if not, that's fine. I take the loss again, and then I'm back here. I think I'm back here tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow, but I should be here for the stream in the morning, London session. Then I need to get on with the day, but I don't want to trade all day tomorrow. So I'll be here tomorrow morning, London session, and we'll see if we could get some wins for this week. Took a winning day yesterday, losing day currently today. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Yeah. All right, I think I'll sign out. This is Patrick. Until next time, peace.